wireless networks delivers faster speeds and more functionality to our smartphones. 1G brought us the very first cell phones, 2G let us text for the first time, 3G brought us online, and 4G delivered the speeds that we enjoy today. But as more users come online, 4G networks have just about reached the limit of what they're capable of at a time when users want even more data for their smartphones and devices. Now we're headed toward 5G, the next generation of wireless. It will be able to handle 1,000 times more traffic than today's networks, and it'll be up to 10 times faster than 4G LTE. But right now, there are 5 brand new technologies emerging as the foundation of 5G. Millimeter waves, small cells, massive MIMO, beamforming, and full duplex. First up, technology number 1, millimeter waves. Your smartphone and other electronic devices in your home use very specific frequencies on the radio frequency spectrum, typically those under 6 gigahertz. But these frequencies are starting to get more crowded. Carriers can only squeeze so many bits of data on the same amount of radio frequency spectrum. As more devices come online, we're going to start to see slower service and more dropped connections. The solution is to open up some new real estate. So researchers are experimenting with broadcasting on shorter millimeter waves, those that fall between 30 and 300 gigahertz. This section of spectrum has never been used before for mobile devices, and opening it up means more bandwidth for everyone. But there is a catch. Millimeter waves can't travel well through buildings or other obstacles, and they tend to be absorbed by plants and rain.
The amount of bandwidth is extremely high, but the propagation is not very good. So you have much more closer cell site to the user. It allows us to be far more precise in terms of transmitting to a given user. More precise. Think of the difference between a flashlight, which kind of floods everyone in the room, versus a laser point which can pinpoint a given user, but because the beam width is so small, there can be a complete blockage. If the user is walking past a light pole, that light pole can completely block that specific beam. So there is a beam that's tracking the user, and then if that doesn't work, the user immediately switch to a different link. We call this adaptive beam switching. You can always switch back and forth between multiple beams. I walk around with it, and I drive with it, and I don't care whether I'm close to the base station or not. That's when we knew, okay, there is some potential now.